Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Testing, testing, testing. Give me some quick feedback. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Can you? Can you hear me and can you see me? Give me some quick feedback in the chat really quickly. I need to test it out. Iowa VIP. And also, how many VIPs are on the call tonight? Let me know. It's not really cold, but I want to put on my jacket. What's up, Kent? I see ya loud and clear. Hear and see fine. Dave Palmer. Dante. What's up, Dante? All right. If you're a VIP, type in VIP in the chat really quickly. I want to see how everybody is doing tonight. Good. VIP, bro. The Villages. VIP, yeah, loud and clear, all the way from Guyana. Oh my goodness, gracious Lord. That is really from all the way down there. Roger, I see you. Wrench Life, I see you. Cat Loco Garage, I see ya. VIP Paul from Indiana, loud and clear, awesome. Soon to be VIP Lint, what's up, Lint? Not VIP. F12, tons of VIPs, new member. Oh, we can't, new member. All right. Let's see. No video. Check your stats quickly, guys. All right. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Quickly, I'm going to give you some updates. We'll do some auto body Q&A. I got an early morning tomorrow morning. I'm heading out. We are driving all the way to Hollywood. Yes, Hollywood, but we're going to first hit up Arizona area, Arizona, Utah, and Arizona, the borderline there. There's a place called Monument Valley we're going to hit up. We're going to be doing a bunch of cool things. Wife and I are watching here from Albuquerque. We're actually driving toward our first night's going to be in Albuquerque somewhere. Tomorrow we'll be in Albuquerque driving around. If you guys want to follow me on my journey, subscribe to my other channel on YouTube. I decided to just go live and do my stuff there. I'll just drop a quick link really quickly here. Show you my other channel. It's more about lifestyle stuff. Brand new channel. I, haven't really added a lot of stuff to it yet. But here it is right here. You could just subscribe to that channel there, and I'll be going live on that channel. I just don't want to bombard everybody on the auto body. So if you're curious and you want to check out my journey, I'm just going to go live on my Tony Ritchie channel there. It's about entrepreneurship, making money, and lifestyle, stuff like that. So just check that out. Subscribe there. Other than that, I'm super excited, guys. Jamaica, Dave. Jamaica in where? Jamaica where? Did that link come out okay, guys? Let me know if that link came out okay, because I know sometimes the links just don't work well. What did I do? Okay, it looks like we're live again. I disappeared from my own channel. What's up? What's up, Tony Anthony from Indianapolis? It's cold here. Oh God, I know it's cold. It's actually starting to warm up. Got it. It worked. All right. Cool. So I got something exciting, something that I will be watching all the way from Indianapolis. That's an awesome place. I've never been there. I'd like to go there one day and just check it out. So I got something for the truck. I got it off of eBay, and some of you might think it's corny. Some of you are going to be like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I'm going to be doing this within the next, I would say, within 2 months. We have a lot of projects lined up for VIP as it gets warmer. But I just got this super high quality hood scoop. It's made really, really well. From what I could see, I don't see any ripples or waves in it. Super thick. It's like a plastic. I'm not sure exactly what kind of material it is, but it's like a injection mold plastic. Looks really cool. I'm going to put it on. Some of you guys may think it's corny, but I was thinking of getting a whole hood, like the complete hood, you know, with the hood scoop. But I was like, why should I do that when I could just make my own, mold it in, and just make it look cool? So that's like a bad angle. It's going to look something like that. We're going to mold it in to the hood and respray the whole hood. So it's going to be orange. Corny in the house. Just kidding. Looks good. Well, you know, the only reason why I'm doing it is to give you guys more content. You know, just more content for you guys and to show you what's possible, what you can do. I've done these on, I've done one like this on a 67, you know, the induction hoods. I actually mounted in a four-inch cowl induction hood on my 67 Camaro years ago. You could kind of see it in this picture, but maybe not really. Maybe you can't really see it. It's all dusty. But we basically molded it in. What's up, Pete? What's up, Kapil Patel? And it looked really good. It was a metal hood. This is a metal hood. Yeah, this is a metal hood. So we're basically gonna grind the area, epoxy it in, and then mold it in. It does have a grill. I could do it black. If it was gonna be a two-piece, I could do it black. But you know, if I mold it in, it's going to be hard to two-tone. It's going to look weird two-tone if I mold it in, I think. It does come with a grill. It comes with, you know, all of this stuff here. Comes with this insert piece that you put in it. But what I'm going to do is put the honeycomb grill in it. I mean, yeah, it's fake, but it's going to make the truck look cool, I think. You know, it's going to make the front of the truck look good. So, you know, I was thinking of getting a whole hood and doing it, but I figured, hey, $180 I think I paid for that, but it's gonna take a good day of body work to just mold it in and then maybe paint it the next day. You know, just base it and do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, Lint, congratulations, Lint. Now VIP. I don't know what that means. Maybe you just joined up or something, but that's awesome. How are you going to paint inside the hood scoop? You don't paint inside. I'm not going to paint the inside of the hood scoop. I'm just going to mold it and then paint it like this. With the spray gun, I will be able to get under here, right? I will be able to get under there in the corners. That's the main thing. And then once you put the grill in, you just push the grill in. So I think it's going to, you know, it's going to make it look good. Black would look cool, two-tone it. We'll see. We'll see. Well, when it gets closer to painting it, we'll see. What kind of model truck is this Toyota? It is a Toyota Tacoma, 2017. Is it functional? No, it's not functional. It's just a fake hood scoop. I noticed even the ones that come on the trunk are not functional. Did you know that? You can get the sport model, but they don't even go into the airbox under the hood. It's just for looks. What's up, Sean? How you doing, man? How are you liking the Atom spray guns? What did I pay for the ride? The ride was like $38,000 for the truck. Not too bad. Yeah, it's a Toyota Tacoma. Yep. I have a 66 Chevy Impala with a 4-inch induction hood scoop. Made it myself, took forever. I have an infrared. So guys, let's get into auto body Q&A. I'm here to answer your questions tonight. And let's go ahead and do that. So Debbie Barry says, I love my Atom spray guns. I bought 2. Awesome, guys. We're going to be using a lot of I'm going to be making so many videos as soon as it gets warm. I mean, it's starting to get warm, but this spring, summer, May, June, July, we're going to be doing a lot of auto body work. So stay tuned, guys, and subscribe. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. All right, so K-Maze, first tactical. I have an infrared security camera at night, and my wife's red car drives side almost looks white on the camera. Could this mean it's been repainted? No, it looks white because it's infrared, bro. Hey, Tone, my daughter Adrina says hello. She's watching with me. Adrina? How do you pronounce that name? It's not like Adrian, is it? Adrian? Adriana? Well, hello. I wish my daughter actually wanted to get on tonight, but she had to go to sleep early because we're waking up and we're leaving early. I said she could have stayed up because she'd be sleeping in the car, but have like an 8-9 hour drive tomorrow. But been using my weeks. I started to corrode a bit. Where inside? If the cup starts to corrode, that's perfectly normal. It's not really corrosion. It just that's how it gets. All cups are like that. I mean, after a while, if you keep using them, keep cleaning them, the cups will take a beating. That's just the way it is. Have you ever used vinyl wrap for anything? How do you apply it? I've never really done a lot of vinyl wrap. I never really was into it. I've done a little bit of vinyl sticker adding, I put some vinyl stickers on, but nothing crazy. What else? Okay. Victor, why don't you send me some pictures? I'm not sure what you mean with that. What's the minimum temperature you can paint at? I would say 65, 60, but 65 would be on the safer side. Manuel just asked the same thing. What's the best temperature? The best temperature to paint at inside of a garage? I would say 75 to 85 is a comfortable temperature to paint in. How would you paint the interior that has surface rust on top of the hood? How would you paint the interior that has surface rust on top of the hood? I don't understand that. You're talking about an interior and then on top of the hood. How would you paint the interior that has surface rust? Well, if it's surface rust, you got to sand it out and prime it. I'm trying to paint a bumper cover and fender, and it keeps getting cold. Yeah, I hear you. Hit up Papa Diak's Seafood Kitchen in Albuquerque. Your family would love it. I will see if I can check that out. What's up, Anthony White, Edmonton, VIP tuning in. What's up, what's up, what's up? What is the best clear you've used? I'm painting my 745 eye candy red, but want that wet look. Maybe you should try that wet clear. I've never tried it. But I like House of Color clear coats, so I use House of Color. It's been a while since I've been here. Arizona in the house. What's up, Daniel Rodriguez? Hi, Tony. If you want to strip a car, how would you go about doing it? You could just go sand it down. Use like maybe a 60 grit and sand it down. 60 grit, 40 grit. 40 grit's too coarse. 80 grit. You could also use a paint remover. Paint removers are very messy. You're going to need to get the solution. You got to get the gloves. You got to wear a mask. It stinks really bad. You pour it on, and then you get a paint squeegee, and then you scrape it off. It's very messy, but you could do it that way as well if you want to strip it down. If there's a lot of Bondo on the car, you're going to have to grind it down, grind out all the Bondoed areas, the body filler areas, take it down to metal. And then the rest of the car, you could sand if you want. So it's either you're going to get dusty, or you could use media blasting, which is also messy unless you hire somebody to do it. Media blasting is like sand blasting. Or you might want to check Google. There's a high pressure paint stripping service. I don't know what the name of the company is, but they'll come to your house with a high pressure truck and just, maybe some of you guys know what I'm talking about, and they'll just blow the paint off of your car with water. So that's an option. I think their prices are pretty reasonable. Probably do it for a couple of $100. Maybe, probably under 1,000. I'm not sure. I've never had that done. So that's that. What's up, Dwight? What type of epoxy do you use for the hood scoop? I'm going to be using the 3M panel bonding epoxy. It's a 2-part epoxy, of course. And we mix it up, make sure everything's grinded. You could grind to metal. That epoxy can basically bond anything. You could bond fiberglass to metal, metal to metal, plastic to metal, and that's what we're going to be doing. Where is it? This is the same stuff I use for all of my. This is the same stuff I use for all of my body kit epoxy work that I do. The customization, the molding, fiberglass to metal bonding, and everything like that. So pretty good stuff. It's the 08115 3M panel bonding adhesive, and the gun is $60. If you want to buy the gun on eBay, $60. It's worth it. I mean, if you use it once, you get your money's worth out of it. The glue, the epoxy is about $40 a pack for the tube, and the gun is $60. So you can literally get yourself that whole kit for $100, $120 roughly on eBay. What else? Hey, Tony, have you ever tried dry guide coat over primer? Works more efficiently instead of having to spray a guide coat and wait for it to dry. I don't know. I have never tried that. I usually don't even use a guide coat. But for newbies, you should use a guide coat. I just use primer as a guide coat. So, and you could even use, if you know how to look at the body filler, you can just see right away if it's low or not. Yeah, Victor, send me a link. Maybe there's a link I could look at whatever you're talking about there. Oh, you can't send me a link. That's right. If you guys try to put a link in here, I think it won't even go through for me. So Paul says Eastwood makes a good stripper called Decoat, sort of like a paste and no odor, environmental friendly, works really good. So you might want to check that out. Decoat, interesting. DKOTE. Decoat. Powder coating removal using Decoat. Interesting. Decoat stripper. Somebody said, well, I don't know. Doesn't have a good Amazon. Can't even get to the site. Anyway, can't even get to the site. Hey, Tony, do you prefer to paint the entire car or blend the original paint, especially in a case where the car suffers from clear coat failure? If you have clear coat failure, it would be wise to literally paint the whole car. A lot of people say, hey, Tony, can I just sand the clear coat down and re-clear it? And there's no sense of doing that, because if you're sanding the clear coat down, you're going to cut to the metal in some areas or cut through. So it's really wise to put a fresh coat of base coat on it and then clear it. You know what I mean? There's no sense of just clearing it. It's just not going to work that way. Just look up 3M dry guide coat on YouTube. It's on 3M's channel. Thanks, Victor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. How to get rid of runs on clear coat. What's the best method? You can get a razor blade. If you have really big drip runs, you can get a razor blade and cut them off after they're really hard and cured. And then you can proceed to sand it out with maybe a 1200 grit on a block. And then you want to get down to 2000 to 2500, and then you can buff it out. There's also a clear coat cutting tool. It's like a little cutting block that they sell. And you could use that. You run it across, but I got to get another one. I had one, I lost one. I got to get another one so I can do a demo for you. I would rather, to me, it's not that great. I like to just cut them off, especially if you have a big run that you can cut with a razor blade, and then just aftermarket fender that came primed. The primer doesn't come off on my cloth when I use lacquer thinner. Do I need to use primer sealer then paint it? You're not supposed to wipe it off with lacquer thinner. That's called an e-coat. If it's black, it's e-coat. It's an e-coat primer. I would sand that with 400 grit. You could dry sand it or wet sand it, whatever you want to do. Just sand it down and then put a 2K primer on top of it. Then you could finish sanding with 400 and then you'll be ready for paint. Okay, that's just a basic e-coat. You could paint over that, but it's too thin. I would rather have a 2K on top of that. So hopefully that helps. I use Merca dry coat, but it's the same material. Love what you do. Been watching you for a while. Evansville. Thank you, John Jackson. Sterling sprayed some U-Paul bed liner on some inner fenders. Awesome stuff. And I do have the U-Paul for this truck here. It's called the Raptor liner by U-Paul. So it's just a two-part 2K mixture. You mix it up and spray. As soon as I get back, I'll be probably finishing that off. It'll be warm in the next 10 days. So that's what we're going to do. Not trying to wipe it off, just making sure it was good primer. Some of them are cheap. All right. I was wondering, why are you trying to wipe it off? For runs, I use 800 grit by hand to level the clear. Then 1500 grit on a mini DA over the area. Then 2000 grit mini DA to blend it in the surrounding area. Then just buff the area. Well, Victor, it seems that you're experienced. I wouldn't recommend any newbie to use 800 because in a couple of strokes, man, you can cut right through, especially around the run. So, you know, if you're a newbie, I would kind of start with 1200 grit. You're going to take a little longer to cut, but you might save yourself some hassle of repainting that area, rebasing. Okay, let's see. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry. All right, so J, hey, can I use the Pedersag Bondo for plastic? I don't know what Pedersag is, but you could use the 3M epoxy to molding to plastic. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Sorry. Slipped while sanding. Sanding swirls in glass. Any way to fix that? Ooch, ouch. That's kind of tough. I know what you're talking about. I've had that before and I just left it. Maybe you could try to, I mean, glass is tough, man. I know you could buff glass. You might be able to try to buff it and see what happens. I would just try to compound and buff it. What grit did you scratch that with? Because if it's a fine grit, then you'll probably be able to buff it out. But if it's a coarse grit, I don't know, man. Because that's like etching. That's like etching your glass. That's going to be a tough one. I'm not sure about that. That's a good question. That's a really good question. So I guess you could sand it with 2000 and buff it. Try it out. Hey, from Minnesota, Robert. Tony, I heard a fiberglass body filler is more suitable for plastic than ordinary filler. Yes, that is true. VIP late to the party from Alabama. I've been collecting tools slowly but surely. What are the main tools I'll need to get started? Daniel, aren't you a VIP member, Daniel? We have a whole complete training series on all the best starter tools to get. And I also have a video on YouTube on that. So I'm basically pretty much a spray gun, DA, some blocks, sandpapers. You really don't need a lot of tools for doing body work unless you're doing heavy duty stuff. You know, maybe a stud welder. It depends on what you're doing, you know? Sherman-Williams is really good. I used to use Sherman-Williams a lot back in the day. And then I moved to DuPont. And then I moved to PPG. You know, just testing over the years. And now I still use a lot of PPG base coats, but I like to use House of Color clear coats. That's just me. I mean, you guys don't have to use, you know, what I use, but you know, that's just what I use. So Sherman-Williams is a quality brand for sure. DuPont, PPG, you know, they're all good stuff. Yeah, the Concept 2021 is the high-end PPG. You could use the cheaper version, which is the shop line. Ultra 7000 is the top of the line clear for Sherman-Williams. I used to use that back in the day, 15 years ago. I don't think I sprayed with any Sherman-Williams in the past 15 years. Omni is the cheaper brand of PPG. Nason is the cheaper brand of DuPont. So, yeah, guys, smash the like button, guys. We got 65 people on here, man. What's going on? Man, 23 likes, that's it? Man, you guys are letting me down. God, why do I come on here? It's 9 o'clock. Oh, this is a great one right here. Waterworks, tips to help prevent neighbors from complaining about the paint orders. I would give Joe Pesci a call on that one. He'll come over with a bat and set your neighbors straight. Just call Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci, man, he's never let me down. What are you doing, man? I got to get a stud welder or a MIG welder. Get both. Oh, God. Harbor Freight has a stud weld that's pretty good. Yeah, Harbor Freight has a lot of pretty good cheap tools, except for the spray guns. Don't get a Harbor Freight spray gun. Oh, God. Can you add dry pearl to a whole quart of inner coat and then use small amounts for parts, mirrors, to keep the same effect on your painting? It's going to be a little hard to do that. You have to measure it. So if you're using a quart, if you have a pint, if you're going to do small amounts, say you mix up a pint, 16 ounces, a pint of clear coat, measure out maybe a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of pearl or whatever it is, measure it, and then you're going to have to also remember how many coats you put on top of it, because the more coats you put on top of it, the more denser it's going to get, the heavier the pearl is going to get. So I got to tell you, it's super hard to match flakes and pearls when you're doing anything custom. You know, you're going to have to know what you're doing. You're going to have to know how many coats to put on it. And I would always say mix little less than what it was in the beginning, because you could always kind of spray an extra coat to get that. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, David Lane? What's going on, man? Did you get that last email? An audio update? I was thinking about you, David. You could do something like the trucker diaries or something. Go live from your truck. If you're on the road a lot, I would just start live streaming on YouTube. You could be like the trucker, the YouTube trucker dude. It depends. If you have a lot of things to talk about, then I think that'll be a really good thing for you. David Lane, my man. Thank you, Snoopy, Victor. Thinking about getting a Husky DA for color sanding. Yeah, why not? I don't see why not. I use I picked up this cheap ass Harbor Freight. Oh man, I can't even. And I used it a few times here it is, for wet sanding. And it's doing really well. I think I paid like under $30 for this thing, 25 or $30, and it works great. Works really good. Oh man, we cut out. Yeah, I'm back on the road. Did you get the email? Of course I got the email, David. David, I got the email, and I also printed your information out, and it's on my wall. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. David, you are on my wall, buddy. Hey, listen. Did you get an email yesterday, David? Because I replied back. I sent a brand new audio and a brand new video in the members area. So please check it. I got to check the settings in my email service. It might actually be a few days before it gets to you. I got to double check that. But yes, David, keep me posted with your progress, man. How much paint is needed to cover a smaller size car like a newer Civic? Jonathan, are you going to be painting the same color or changing the color completely? Because that makes a difference. If you're going to be painting the same color, I would say 2 quarts. If you're going to be changing it, 3 quarts to play it safe. Because 3 quarts is going to give you about 1.5 gallons of painting material, and it's always better to have more than not enough. Again, if it's the same color, 2 quarts is plenty. You'll have 1 gallon of sprayable material. Harbor Freight $70 gun. That's awesome, John. All right, David. I actually set up an email and sent it yesterday. I'm gonna have to recheck that for you. All right. It's not like I forgot about you, because I did not forget about you. I've been actually thinking about you, David. And David's a very special man here tonight, because David is learning how to take his life to the next level. And hold on, guys. Same color. Okay. Just want to make sure we're good. Okay, so same color. I would say two quarts will be plenty. You'll have 1 gallon. I mean, if you want to go 2.5 quarts, you go 2.5 quarts. But that's my take on that. Let's see. So Brian says, what grit sandpaper should I use to sand a car down before a primer? Again, it all depends. you could sand from anywhere from 180 grit, 220, or like a 260, 280. So it depends. I don't know what stage, what kind of paint you have on the car right now. Is it good looking paint, or is it you're working on a beater upper and you gotta really get down to the bones? What are you doing? But if you're gonna be spraying a thick 2K primer, I would sand the car with maybe at least a 280, 280, 320 would be a good area. If you're doing, yeah, I would think so. I have an '04 Nissan Sentra in white. Want to change it to royal blue. How much color is needed? '04 Nissan Sentra. So I'm assuming you're going to be doing door jambs and everything. I would get, just to be on the safe side, maybe a gallon setup. Because you got 4 doors. I don't know if you're going to be doing under the hood. Are you going to be doing under the hood, under the trunk? All of that. If you're doing all of that, get a gallon of base coat. Hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing, guys? We got Mr. Mark in the house. And now that Mark's on, he reminded me of something. Sounds like I don't like Nason. I like Nason. I don't have a problem with Nason. Nason's good. Yeah, come on, guys. The guy said smash the like button, man. Smash it. How can somebody send the picture of the project after it's finished? Guys, you should check out the pub, man. Here is the forum. If you guys haven't signed up to the forum here, check it out. Mr. Kent is the moderator. And I'm actually going to be making Mr. Kent a video. So guys, can you click that link, guys? Is that working for you? Is the pub coming up? All right, so that link is going to show as, oops, the page doesn't exist. Whatever, I don't know why that happens. Just click the top left logo to get to the homepage. And this is our brand new forum for everybody. Go there, introduce yourself, upload pictures, share your story, yada, yada. It's going to be awesome. And I hope to see you there. All right. Yes, 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 yes. So we got Kent. So Genesis in here. Kent, he is the moderator at the pub there. Actually, I will be, hold on, guys. I'll be making a video for Kent very soon. Alex, just click the top left icon. The page doesn't exist because stupid Google always messes up my URLs for some reason. I have no idea why it does that. Really weird. But just click the top left logo and you'll get redirected to the homepage. No problemo. Get a free account. Yeah, I don't know why that EEEFF, all that's in the URL. It's kind of weird. Smash the like button, guys. Use a sledgehammer. Damn, then you won't even have a computer left. Anyway, guys, for all you newbies on here, I invite you to check out VIP. There's tons of information on auto body in there for you, step by step. Let me show you what it's all about right over here. It might actually go to a, I don't even know how that page is going to look on your end. Does it actually go? It's going to a special offer page. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for getting on today. I'm heading out on a trip tomorrow morning. So I'm just going to drop a couple of links here for you newbies. You can check out learnautobodyandpaint.com right here. If you want to follow me on my road trip, follow me on this channel right here. We're going to be going all the way down to Hollywood, Universal Studios. We're going to be hitting up Las Vegas. We're going to be doing a whole West Coast tour. Follow me on Instagram, the Tony Ritchie, and hit the like button before you leave. Brian, click the link that says VIP Auto Body Course at the site, and you'll see the options for you. Hit the like button, guys. I'll be on next week, Thursday, probably from a hotel with my family somewhere. Hopefully it's not loud enough, but yeah, check out the pub, guys. I'll drop the link one more time right here for you guys. I like the pub because people, you could actually put your pictures up and you could organize a thread and you could, it's really, really cool. Really cool in there. So check it out, guys. I'll see you guys on next week, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central. Instagram is the Tony Ritchie. Let's see if I might be able to give you my Instagram URL quickly right here. All right, here's my Instagram URL right here. It's kind of, my Instagram is not all auto body stuff. It's family stuff. See, why is it doing this? Just on my page here, it says the Tony Ritchie, but it says page not available. But in the URL, I don't see any weird URL strings. Very odd. Very odd. I love Mean Kenny in the pub. He's great. You guys are great. All of you guys are great. Anyway, I will be on next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. Central, guys. And I'll see you there. As the months progress, it's going to be a little bit more exciting because we'll actually be doing stuff in the shop. Right now, we're just doing a lot of Q&A for the VIP guys. All right, guys. So thank you again. Thank you so much. Follow me on that other channel if you want to see me go live and join me and my family on our trip right here. If not, no big deal. I will be on this channel again next week, Thursday. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Alex, Kent. Thank you all. 1 second. Ouch. Okay. So, yeah. And also, David Lane, thank you for getting on. Oh, shit. I'll see you guys later, right? A lot of stuff coming up this spring and summer, so I think you guys are really going to like it. And I can't wait to actually start doing some cool things. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. Yes, thank you, David. Keep in touch. David, keep me posted with what you're doing. All right, keep me posted. I'm here. Keep me posted. Talk to you soon, guys. Good night. Cheers.